Family members walked out of court clutching photos of 59-year-old Cynthia Duncan, shortly after the man who pleaded guilty in her death got a 7-year sentence. Duncan's stepdaughter Sarah says it doesn't seem fair.
There's not really a sentence that we would ever be satisfied with. We have to live with this for the rest of our lives, and we don't get any more chances. He's going to get out, he's going to get another chance.
33-year-old James Joseph Wheeler previously pleaded guilty to criminal negligence causing death, flight from police, and driving while suspended. He was behind the wheel of the BMW that crashed into Duncan around noon on October 4th, 2021 on Provencher Boulevard. Court heard Wheeler had used methamphetamine and was speeding away in heavy traffic after being stopped by Winnipeg police. Facts Duncan's daughter, Michelle Duncan Kenny, finds unsettling.
There's nothing that could make this right. Like, my mom is always going to be gone, and no sentence would ever change that.
Court heard officers pulled over Wheeler because the plates on the BMW were canceled. He stopped, but then sped off, swerved, and lost control, going an estimated 105 kilometers per hour in a 50 zone. The BMW hit a median, launched into the air into oncoming traffic, and landed on Duncan's vehicle, killing her instantly. She was on her way home from her job as a financial planner for lunch with her husband. Duncan Kenny says it was difficult going through the birth of her son without Duncan by her side.
She never got to see him, and he's never going to have a grandmother. That is just not right.
When asked by the judge if he had anything to say, Wheeler stood up and said he'll be in a sea of regret for the rest of his life for deciding not to stop for police. He told the court and Duncan's family he's the only one to blame for his actions. His words meant little to the family. They say Cynthia's death weighed heavily on her husband, Alan. He died this past June and was unable to give his victim impact statement in court, so his daughter, Alana, read it.
It's just kind of another slap in the face that he didn't get to be here to read it himself.
The 7-year sentence was a joint recommendation. With credit for time served, Wheeler has 3.5 years remaining on his sentence. Josh Crabb, CBC News, Winnipeg.